of three, let's give the loudest thank you Eastern Bank we can. All right, here we go, fans. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Eastern Bank.
Yeah, I'm Trey Chula Hall. I'm a player here for the Rox, and I'm born and raised here in Brockton.
Talk a little bit about what it means to be playing for your hometown team.
It means the world, man. You know, I came to these games when I was younger and was able to watch and kind of admire the guys on the field. So it's real cool to come back and be able to play and kind of put on a show for the kids now. And it's a real full circle moment for me.
And you had mentioned earlier that you also teach locally. Like, talk a little bit about how you got into teaching and then playing ball and what it means to just be working with kids in the community.
Yeah, the Brockton Public Schools is a great school system. I went through it and I loved it, and I had some great teachers, some great role models. So it was something in college that I knew I kind of wanted to do. So in the off season, I go back and I teach these kids and try to be a great role model for them. So it's real cool to have them all out here today. A couple schools that I taught at are here, so it's real cool to kind of just be able to play baseball in front of them and hopefully put on a show for them and win a baseball game.
And what does it mean to be playing specifically today in front of so many school kids? And if you had a message you could give to them, what would that be?
Yeah, it means the world. You know, so you always get up a little bit extra for these games. You got the kids out here, so you want to, have fun and win for them. But I just tell them, just be themselves, and set their goals and their dreams high and go chase them. Because, I'm a kid from Brockton and I kind of did it myself, so anything's possible, and just reach for the stars.
And what would you want people to know about Brockton Rox baseball? Families, kids, anyone who's interested in coming to a game?
Yeah, come on out. It's a great time, and some really good baseball and some great guys. So come on out, enjoy yourself, and come watch us win some games.
So tell us what playing Brockton Rox baseball means to you.
It means a lot to me. I was in the Can-Am League for 8 years, and one of the places I played was here in Brockton. So when it was the pro team originally, I played here in 07. So you want me to hold it? Yeah, so I had played here in 2007. So sort of full circle for me to be back as the manager of the team. And anytime you have an event like today where you have a lot of kids from the community here, that's what it's about. Like, we're here for the community of Brockton. So for us to put on a good performance in front of these kids should be awesome today.
And speaking of the kids, tell us what today's game means as the manager of the team playing in front of thousands of local school kids.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, it's, this is an entertainment business. We're here for entertainment in the community, but it's about the kids. I think you come to any of our games on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you're going to see a lot of kids here with their families. So to have an opportunity for kids to come here on a field trip day from school, be with their friends, be out here, enjoy a great day, see great baseball, that's what it's about. I mean, we got a guy, Trey Chula Hall, that is a Brockton guy, went to school in Brockton, so it's a chance for these kids to see, pursue your dreams. You could end up out here with these guys.
And then I would imagine playing for the Brockton Rox requires a lot of discipline and teamwork and collaboration. What kind of message would you want to share with kids in the community around that?
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's a lot that goes into being a professional athlete. You see it out on the field. We're playing every night, 6 days a week for 4.5 months. But I think what you don't see is what these guys are doing for the other, 6, 7, 8 months in the off-season, training, every day putting in the work. So when they come out here, they can put on a good show. We can have an opportunity to potentially win a championship, and I think that's what it's about. So, for these kids just to understand, like, anything that you want to do in life is attainable, but it's going to come through hard work and discipline. You're going to have to put in the hours. There's no cheat code, you got to get after it every day and pursue your dreams, and all of these guys are a perfect example of that.
Anything else you'd like to say to the Brockton community or the greater Boston and South Shore community about Brockton Rox and baseball and kids?
Yeah, I mean, I think we have a great group of guys. We have an opportunity to do something special this year with this team and bring a championship back to the city. But yeah, I mean, the message to them is just we're appreciative of all the support that we've had so far, and we're looking forward to hopefully having a lot more people out at the ballpark as the season goes on. Thank you.
Thanks. So talk a little bit, Sean, about what does Brockton Rox baseball mean to you?
Well, I'm excited to be part of the Brockton community. I'm excited to be part of the Brockton community. There's such a great sports history here, and the Brockton Rox were one of the top names in all of minor league baseball around the turn of the century when independent baseball started. So to have a chance to revitalize this great brand and be part of this wonderful community is really special to me. I have another team in the Frontier League, which is the league we play in, called the New York Boulders. And the very first team we played was the Brockton Rox, and I saw back in 2011 what a great community it is here and how much they love their Rox. So to have a chance to bring back something that's so beloved in the community is very special to me.
You're a member of a new ownership group. Tell us who the ownership group is and why Brockton.
So why Brockton? So the ownership group that I'm partners with Jim Rice, the Hall of Fame Boston Red Sox player, and Bill and Rob Janicek. Bill has been a longtime supporter of Major League Baseball, and he's a big promoter of the Baseball Hall of Fame. I was one of the founders of the New York Boulders, the Frontier League team in 2011. So why Brockton? Because when we started the Boulders in 2011 and we played Brockton, I saw that they led the league in attendance, and I came and saw my Boulders play here, and I saw 3,000 people in the stands, and I thought, wow, this is great. So last year when our league came to us and said we need a new owner-operator in Brockton to keep the market alive, I jumped at the chance to get this ballpark, because I think with the right programming and the right front office and the right community relations and business promoters and sponsors, this can be one of the top teams in minor league baseball again in the entire country, not just in New England.
And for communities across Massachusetts, southern Massachusetts, Rhode Island, why should they care about the Brockton Rox?
Well, why do they care about the Brockton Rox? Because I think, it's affordable family entertainment, and everyone right now has got, their incomes are stretched and they're trying to make ends meet. You can come out to a Brockton Rox game, and for $50, you can have a great evening at the ballpark with your family and create great memories. And where else can you do that? There's no minor league team south of Boston and Massachusetts now. So if you want to come out for a good family-friendly place to go, safe, and the kids have a good time, the Brockton Rox are really your best option.
Speak about today's game and what it means with all the local school children here.
So today we have just under 4,000 school kids here, which will be the largest crowd in Brockton Rox in about 10 years. But we love the school days, and the players love the school days because it's so exciting. And we're here for the kids. We're all here for the kids. Everything we do is kids programming, the mascots, the T-shirts of the crowd, cheering. We're making memories for the kids. And so when they're here today having a great time cheering on their Brockton Rox, it's good for everybody. But it's good for the community because we want the kids to cheer for the Rox, get up in the morning, see if the Rox won. We want the Rox to be their big league team.
And as you're getting going, just as relaunching as an organization, talk about the support from the business community and why it's important.
Minor league baseball teams depend on the support of the local business communities to survive. And it's the partnership and the moral support and the relationships we have. And we wouldn't be standing here today if it wasn't for our partners at Eastern Bank. And because of their generosity, you have 3,000 school kids here today. And this is what you want. Brockton's very lucky to have a community partner like Eastern Bank to support the team, because they see the value that we bring to the community. And it's not always tangible, it's the intangibles. The kids go home, they tell mom and dad what a great time they have. It's quality of life. And because of partners like Eastern Bank, they allow the hometown team like the Rox to be able to do that.
Anything else you want to share?
Go Rox. All right, I'm here with the World Famous K.O, the mascot of the Brockton Rox. K.O, how you feeling about today? That's pretty exciting. When's the last time we've had a crowd this big? Long time, right? How old are you, K.O? We lost count, right? So it's been a long time, but isn't it exciting to see all these kids in the ballpark? Any words of wisdom? Go Rox. He said go Rox.